Hello, good morning to everyone. This is Saujanya. I am working as a assistant professor in GIT College. Today I am going to explain about Introduction to Cloud Computing. Cloud computing provides us to access the applications as utilities over the internet. It allows us to create, configure and customize the business application through online. Now, the term cloud refers to a network or internet. In other words, we can say that cloud is something which is present at remote location. Cloud can provide services over public and private networks, that is WAN, LAN or VPN. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing refers to manipulating, configuring and accessing the hardware and software resources remotely. It offers online data storage, infrastructure and applications. See here, this diagram explains about just now we saw that the cloud will provide the online service to the end user. Here we are having the different services like applications, storage, infrastructure. These all the services will be provided to the clients through different devices like mobiles, tablets, desktops, laptops, like the top devices will be there. Through the devices, we can access the services through the cloud. Then the basic concepts of cloud. There are certain services and models working behind the scene, making the cloud computing feasible and accessible to the end users. Following are working models for cloud computing. There are two types of models are there. First one is deployment model, second one is service model. Then we are seeing about the deployment models. Deployment models define the type of access to the cloud, that is how the cloud is located. Cloud can have any of four types of access: public, private, hybrid and community. See here, the diagram shows the four different deployment models: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud and community cloud. Now, what is public cloud? The public cloud allows systems and services to be easily accessible to the general public. Public cloud may less secure because of its openness. Private cloud. The private cloud allows systems and services to be accessible within an organization. It is more secure because of its private nature. Then next one is community cloud. The community cloud allows systems and services to be accessible by a group of organizations. Next, hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud is a combination of public and private cloud, in which the critical activities are performed using private cloud while the non-critical activities are performed using public cloud. Next, service models. This service models is based on the services. These are categorized into three different basic service models. Those are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So here we are seeing that anything as a service other than these three services, if the cloud is providing the other services, at that time we are saying that as anything as a service. So in that anything as a service, the cloud is providing network as a service, business as a service, identity as a service, database as a service or strategy as a service. Next, the infrastructure as a service. It is the most basic level of service. Each of these services models inherits the security and management mechanism from the underlying model that is shown in the diagram. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service provides access to fundamental resources such as physical machines, virtual storages, etc. Next one, platform as a service. In this PaaS model, it provides the runtime environment for application development and deployment tools, etc. Next one is software as a service. This service model allows us to use software applications as a service to the end users. The diagram shows what type of service models we are having, how the service models are used by the clients. Here, the SaaS is one of the service which is provided to the client. SaaS examples are email, games, virtual desktops, and CRM. PaaS examples are database, web server, deployment tool. IaaS examples are virtual machine servers, storage networks. All the services will be given to the client, so the client will use the services through the web browser or mobile apps or thin clients. Next, benefits of cloud computing. Cloud computing has different advantages. In that, we will learn some of the advantages. One can access the applications as utilities over the internet. One can manipulate and configure the applications online at any time. It does not require to install a software to access or manipulate the cloud. Cloud computing offers online development and deployment tools, programming runtime environment through PaaS model. Cloud resources are available over the network in a manner that provide platform-independent access to any type of clients. Cloud computing offers on-demand self-service. The resources can be used without interaction with cloud service provider. Cloud computing is highly cost-effective because it operates at high efficiency with optimum utilization. It just requires an internet connection. Cloud computing offers load balancing that makes it more reliable. Here we are having the diagram which the cloud is providing the different benefits now. So for that we are having the diagram. Here some will be there what we learned just now. Applications as utilities over the internet. Next one, manipulate and configure the apps online. No software is required. Next, online development and deployment tools. Resources available on network, on-demand self-service, cost-effective, high efficiency, reliability, and flexibility. These are some advantages through the cloud. So, in this PPTs, we learned that what is cloud, what is meant by cloud computing, what are the services provided by the cloud, what are the deployment models provided by the cloud, and also what are the benefits of the cloud. This is about the cloud computing introduction. Thank you so much.